Greetings, I am GoldenWing and welcome back to Let's Play Space Engineers, where we've been working on a large ship. You can see I've been working off camera. I've got the other two main rooms, I hesitate to say built, but got the walls and the floors up. That's, you know, something. And today I want to kind of flesh out what is going to go inside of those. So these are going to be slightly different. The forward two are, let me get the lights on. Forward two are the refineries. Take a quick look at those. We've got all of our refineries in here. Total of 10 in each room. 2 rooms, that makes 20 refineries. These back two, I want to be kind of assembly slash production. You can see I've built the ceilings, the walls, the floor, or rather the floor of the maintenance area. But these guys, I want to put in assemblers. I also want to put in the nanite control facilities. So let's grab assemblers and our nanite control factory and figure out how we want to lay this out a bit. And you know, I think to help us do this, I'm going to come up here, and we're going to pull the repair beacon off. There we go. And I took clean that up. Because I'm honestly not quite sure how this is going to play out. So let's see if we can't just flesh this out a little bit. We definitely want walkways all the way around. Maybe we should start there. If we had these catwalks, that's definitely going to be our floor. Right. Low gravity. I want to be able to walk all the way around the outside. Don't ask me why, I just think that would be cool. I want to be able to fit the nanite factory inside these rooms. I also want to have assemblers and their upgrades. Okay, so other than we didn't put the corners in. We'll zip around and do that. Corner, corner, corner. Okay. So, if that's how that looks, I'm just going to sort of build this out with blocks, just because I'm not quite sure. The assemblers are going to want upgrades on either side, so they're going to look kind of like a big plus sign like this. Okay, so if that's the case, how do the numbers work out here? We'd have one there with its upgrade. Could stack them up next to each other like that. See, then we run into this spacing issue. So yeah, don't like that. How else could we do this? Well, you're centered on the window. You're centered on a window. Maybe we should just center this one on the window and be happy with how that looks. Let's see what that looks like. That would mean you would fall about like so. That seems reasonable, I think. Okay. So if that's going to look like that, then we'll have another one there, there, and there. I think we should put one there. Right? Now the nanite control facility is kind of a bigger thing. It's going to be 3 by 3. It would be sort of like this. I mean, it'll be a little tight. I think that's okay, actually. All right. Take some of this down. And I think what I'm going to do here, just for measurement's sake, I'm going to put these blocks here, just so that I can remember where things went. Take these down. Okay, so let's get... Oh, where did I put the darn thing? There it is. Get our conveyors. We're going to want conveyors sitting underneath these guys. So we'll put conveyors, for now, right at the bottoms of where those assemblers are going to go. And we'll stack the assemblers. Okay. I think we're good there. You know what they say, measure twice, cut once. Okay. So, assemblers are too high. If we had 1, 2... Okay. We're not going to be able to fit 3 high. I think what that means is what we'll do here is we'll bring the conveyor line up. Is that how I want to do this? Yeah. I was thinking we could sink the third set into the floor, but then we're going to have troubles connecting them, and I'd rather not have to deal with that. Okay. If that's like that, then we want these to connect to each other. Right, that looks good. Yeah. Alright, now we take our maintenance tunnels. I want a normal tunnel there. Like a junction after that. And put another junction after that. And then we'll take our standard maintenance cubes. Stretch them out like this. With the adapter. Yep. Here and here. Flip him around. That's looking good. Now this guy... we'll want... where did that go? There it is. Stretch him out. Here. And he's going to have to sit one higher. So that that can connect. Right? Right. Now, we take our assemblers. Not that it much matters. They're all going to be covered with upgrades anyway. Stick the assemblers around. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right? 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Right. That's looking good. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to replicate this pattern in the room behind us. Hang on. There we go. So there's another 14. That's looking good. So with that being true, let's take a look. Yeah, see, I neglected to remember the control facility actually sort of sits in the floor. We don't actually need that. The control facility has a an input at the bottom center there, so that'll be good. Okay, we put him there. And again, you're kind of in the way there. The screen facing out if possible. That's looking good. Okay, so that was an upgrade, it was a module. Yield doesn't make sense on assemblers. Power efficiency might. I think speed, though, is the way we want to go. If we have speed modules, we'll want them all the way around the assemblers like this. I guess I should have done this over here where we had the catwalk sort of started, didn't I? Okay. Well, that's alright. If we put speeds around like this, I want to see how we're going to bring the catwalks in. Right? Okay. So now I don't believe the catwalk will fit there, but it actually consumes, you can see it consumes the upper block, so we can't actually put it under the speed module. I think what we'll end up doing is this kind of a deal. We put the corners sort of around. Which means this catwalk should change to that style. And you should too. Right? And you sort of walk around. Yeah, that's looking good. Which means you will also be one of these. This one should be normal. And we'll need a corner here. Nope. Yeah. Like that. Corner there. Should be normal. This is going to need to be this dude. Right. Yeah. Okay. So with that in place, we can put in the rest of our speed modules. Going to be expensive room to build in terms of resources. Not so much the assemblers, as these nanite control facilities. Maybe mining in our future. There. Flip you around. It was definitely going to be a little tighter in terms of space. I think that's okay. Sort of a functional room, right? So I think that's all right. You and you. You rotated. I forgot the corners to this room. We'll pick those up later. Okay. With all of that in place, should be able to figure out the rest of the deck. 4, 5, 3. I need to figure out where I put things. Okay. You're not going to be right, though. You need to be changed. You do too. That's that. And you. You. We'll get our corners out. Go there. Cool. Okay. Alright, so you get the idea. Let me get some more of this flooring laid out, and I'll be right back with you. Okay. I think I've got most of this framed out, except around the control factory. Facility factory. I keep screwing that up. And here, I want to keep the railing around the factory. Keep in mind those factories have that kind of lightning bolt thing in the middle. And I can tell you from experience, if you walk into that, it's not a fun day. That hurts a lot. I've died more than once backing into that by mistake. So we'll put the walkway like this. That we maintain our look around the assemblers, we also get the walkway around the factory. That, and that, and that. And then actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the factory out. Takes a lot of resources, and I'd rather focus on putting everything else together first. Also done the same thing over here. These should be fairly close together. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I think we're good here. Let's let the nanites get to work. This is repair. Because I've made this mistake before. Let's just save for no reason whatsoever. Make sure to use the right beacon. Alright. I'm going to head down here. I can charge back up again. Pop into our camera. Building that. I think they build it in reverse order. I think that's how the nanites work. Yeah. So I'm going to let these guys build this out, and we will take a look when it's done. So I think the nanites are just about done. Let's go see how it looks. Hey, that looks pretty good. Okay. Definitely need to get some lights in here. Yeah, that's looking pretty smart, I think. What do you guys think? Got the railings all the way around. Oh, looks like I goofed this one up. Let's go ahead and fix that. Bound to be a couple. I'll even put it back together. See, I do my own work once in a while. Maybe sometimes. Yeah, that looks pretty smart. Okay. We can pop down here. Alright. Feeling that. That looks nice. Check over here. This is the other room. Make sure I didn't goof up any of the walkways. Yeah. Cool. We gotta fill in those corners. Okay. Nice. So let's go ahead and put in the nanite control factory. Yep, cool. I'll toss it in over here. You can see how many resources these take. Oh, not that way. Yeah, like that. So the only other bit that we had in the other room is we had a stairway that went down. Let's take a look at that, because I think that took, was it 2 spaces properly? Was it only 1? Yeah, okay, we could get by with only a single block. As an entranceway. So let's go see if there's any smart location we could slip a stairway in. Where would we put a stairway without it looking sort of goofy? Well, if we did it there, you'd end up behind the conveyor line. Could put it here. What would this look like? You dropped a stairway in here. You'd walk down and you'd end up here. I mean, maybe it's not necessary, but certainly would feel kind of right. Suppose I still have those stairs out here somewhere. Yeah, there they are. We had those there. I'm pretty sure we flipped them around like this. Yeah. I think that feels sort of right, don't you think? We can put it over here just for symmetry sake. This gives a little bit of an access there. Oh, hang on. These aren't going to work, are they? Yeah, no, those have to stay off. Yep. You've got to go. Okay, that's fine. Because one of the reasons, or rather the reason, that has to go is the nanite upgrades. I'm not actually ready to put on, am I? Am I? Yeah, I don't think I want to put them on right now. But they will go here, there, and there, just like they do on the others, and here, and over in the corner. I want to make sure we leave room for those. think that looks okay. We'll go put those over here. Where was that stair? There it is. Yeah, just like that. And we'll pop this out. And we'll put a stair in here. Bingo. Digging that. How are you guys doing? Gravity generators and superconductors. Bet you're missing the same. Yeah, all of them, in fact. Okay, that's fine. That's looking pretty smart. Okay, so let's review for a minute. We've got nanite control factories, as soon as they're done being built. We've got a ton of assemblers. We're good there. We've got cryo chambers. And we've got a ton of refineries. We need storage. We need power. And then thrusters. And a bridge and a few other necessities. Gravity would probably be nice. Oh, I suppose we're going to need something like air. Sure. I suppose we'll have to breathe. Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna toss these in. Since I forgot those in the room build. We will work on how we're going to deal with. Sure, what we'll want to take on next. Storage, maybe? Oh, and mining. Yes, yes. I want to use the mining lasers for this this vessel. That'll make gathering resources much easier to deal with. I think that's all of them. We'll find out if it's not. That's looking pretty good. I'm thinking bridge on one end. Maybe a large room at the back that'll deal with storage and power generation. Also, my phone just went off. Sorry about that. Bridge at the front, storage at the back with power. And then I think I'm going to run what might look like nacelles off the side, and we'll stick mining lasers off of those. And then maybe a large hangar bay underneath is sort of how I'm thinking about this right now. Probably could do with expanding this out. Also, if you're interested why all of the maintenance tunnels are red, pretty sure that small reactor down there ran out of power. Remember, we had fueled the larger reactor, but we didn't leave it running. Didn't want to waste all of its fuel while we were just sort of faffing about here and trying to build. Yeah, see, this reactor's out of power. Well, uranium. Yep, no uranium. That's why all the maintenance tunnels are off. Well, that, I think, is looking pretty smart. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. Because we are definitely out of time at this point. I think we are over time at this point. So thank you all for joining me. Join me again next week, where, believe it or not, this is going to really start to come together. We've got all of the basic workings, all the functional bits, to constitute a functioning base. We'll have to deal with storage, and then it'll be trying to get this thing moving on its own accord, and without a giant thruster antenna doohickey. That'll be the fun part. Alright. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. And as always, have a good one.